Minority Report or something like that?
I'm not sure. It's got that girl that got taken away, and the whole thing is about him trying to figure it out.
A girl that got taken away.
Oh, it's about the the whole thing at the end is pretty much about multiple universes and all the different possibilities, and if something's meant to happen, it's just gonna fucking happen. There's no stopping it. It's like 5 seconds before or something. Or 2 minutes.
Is it, well, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't sound like too overwhelmingly familiar to me. So it's just like...
There was this house, and then, like, there was a truck, and then there's this, like, log that rolled down and almost hit their truck as well. Well,
And so they have, like, a premonition. They can see 2 minutes or 5 seconds into the future or something like that?
One of the scenes that are really memorable for people is when they're on top of, like, this building, and then these guys have a bunch of cars there, and there's, like, the police are looking over and, like, at her being tied to this chair, and then he like, one time doesn't get there, and another time he gets there, like, folklore.
It doesn't sound familiar to me, but what's it called again?
I'm not sure. It's one that my dad would watch with me a lot. It was like something about him seeing 2 minutes, or like just a few minutes before.
I mean, I don't know why because I know it's nothing about what you're saying. The only thing that's different is maybe a little bit of time distortion. I keep thinking about Minority Report with Tom Cruise, but I know that's nothing like the description. I don't know why that's flashing in my mind. There might be some connection. So this wasn't a time machine. It was like more like just a vision of something.
It's called Next.
Next. Now, is it a TV show or a movie?
I think it's called Next.
TV show or movie?
Nicolas Cage is comfortable playing a Las Vegas magician Chris Johnson in the fun action sci-fi thriller Next. Chris has the uncanny ability to see 2 minutes into his future, which compels FBI agent Ferris, played by stony-faced Julianne Moore, to convince Chris to help stop a nuclear bomb from going off in LA.
I don't know. It sounds like, I feel like I've either just read that plot, summary, or I've seen it and I just don't recall. But it seems so familiar. But then again, it's not really. It just seems familiar. That's all. Nicolas Cage. Yeah, so I'm not saying that his version of the Ghost Rider wasn't good.
That one wasn't it though, but that one was the one I can think of.
Okay. It was enjoyable, but I really, really am a fan of the Ghost Rider that they created for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So the regular television series. So that's, anyway, I think it's worth taking a look into. I still haven't finished watching the rest of season 6 of Rick and Morty.
I still need to do that.
Yeah. I don't know what episode I stopped on.
This one.
What does that say? It's a Marvel comic book cover of what?
Ghost Rider.
Right. Marvel Comics Group, Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider. Is he alive or dead? A legend is born. The most supernatural superhero. What year? Can you find the year on it? What year is that?
Well, it's 26.
Mm-hmm. 20 cents.
August 5th. Doesn't say the year.
Now, maybe somewhere in the description, where'd you get that photo from? Maybe there's some description somewhere that it's...
September 1973.
Huh? 1973. 1973, yeah.
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 That was great. I can feel it though, but I think mine would have been
I'm
76.
just drawing a blank on anything significant in 1973. Not that anything didn't significantly happen on 1973. I mean, a lot of people were born, and so we had to celebrate. Why does it make me laugh so much? Celebrate life.
It's Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, does he celebrate life? What are we talking about here? How did he come back?
In a way.
I was already trailing off into something else in my own mind. Thank you for bringing me back to Ghost Rider. But it doesn't seem like that's what's on your screen. What is it?
Powers and abilities.
Oh, is that Wikipedia?
Yeah.
Man, everybody, dude, we're all being monopolized by Wikipedia. I do it. That's all. It's like, I'm like so easy, right? The
Only
first thing.
God can destroy them.
Only God can destroy what? His powers?
Not sure. Oh.
You're gonna have to give me some more content.
The Ghost Rider is a human who can transform into a skeletal superhuman, wreathed in ethereal flame, and given supernatural powers. Who's this?
Wait, what kind of supernatural powers?
His abnormal motorcycle he rides can travel faster than any conventional vehicle and perform impossible feats, such as riding up walls across water, leaping across great distance that normal motorcycles could never.
They have to spell it out for us. I mean, I never thought about it, but it does all that stuff.
Oh, the Ghost Riders are virtually indestructible and notoriously hard. You can defeat by any conventional means, as bullets, knives, they just pass through. Knives melt while in their body, and it's possible that they are genuinely immortal. As it is said, God created them and only God can destroy them.
That's what the line is. Oh, man.
They are composed of bones and hellfire.
Bones and hellfire. I guess hellfire can make them bones pretty damn strong. Forget about milk.
So taste my wrath and fury. The Ghost Riders possess formidable superhuman strength, enough to easily pick up a truck and hurl it across the road to your face.
When was this? I wonder when this was written. It seems like it was written a long time ago. Where's this descriptions coming from? Because, or it's just very, I don't know. It just seems very naive. It's just so innocently written. Pick up. What is it about the truck? They could pick up a very large truck and throw it great distances.
Well, I didn't even read it like this, but I got to now. It's the bullets and knives usually pass through them without causing pain.
Without causing pain.
You got the bench presses though, around 25 tons.
What?
That's 50,000 pounds.
You can fucking bench press. What? Wait, how many tons? I think your poundage is off, but what? How many tons?
25 freaking. Wait, how much does an elephant weigh?
I don't even have a close estimate, but 25 tons.
I think it's like 3.
Wait, seriously, I'm asking a question. Does it say actually 25 tons? What the hell? Wait a minute, whose math is this? 25 tons, 50,000 pounds? Okay.
Anybody.
Oh, that's the short ton. Never mind. So I forget that there's a long ton that I have to consider. The short ton There's
got
a
a
fellow.
short nose.
50,000 pounds doesn't sound right to me for 25 tons. It seemed a little off.
It has been stated that Johnny Blaze and Ghost Rider press around the same or more is seen in World War Hulk. Each Ghost Rider entity also had abilities specific to him or her.
Nice. See, I knew that had to be that. See, that makes it interesting. Okay, I mean, of course, it'd have to. It would be boring if every single Ghost Rider had a different name, right? But they did and acted exactly the same. That would be so stupid.
Just imagine it. Hi, my name is Bob. Hey, Bob. I'm Bob. What are you doing today? I don't know. What are you doing today, Bob? I'm just gonna press 25 tons. I'm wearing my freaking leather jacket. What are you gonna do? Same thing. You gonna do it together? Yeah, Bob. What's Bob?
This time they're going to stop calling each other Bob and start calling each other bro. Bro.
Hey, bro. What's up, bro? Brah.
Bruh. What's up, bruh? Yeah, bruh. Go fucking 25 times, bruh.
Oh, what? Speaking of leather jackets,
Tell me more.
his body changed when Blaze transformed into Ghost Rider, but not the clothes he was wearing.
How convenient. See, the supernatural world acts in mysterious ways.
In his new incarnation, this is different, and his clothes take on a different appearance with spiked leather jacket and chains. What? He can cause the motorcycle to transform and surround itself with hellfire. His hellfire burns the soul
Does it say that?
without leaving any physical harm.
Oh, so the hellfire can burn a person's soul but leave no physical harm?
Yeah.
I want that power, but the power I really want is power. Shut the fuck up. So, you go ahead and continue reading.
What? Just do the podcast. All I want to do is just shut up that kid. That is me. That is me. We are in a giant podcast, but many, many times I will be like, can I just stop talking? Please.
No, because I'm seriously wanting to hear about Johnny Blaze now.
I don't know what this is, but I was hoping you could tell me.
Penance stare? Oh, I've heard it before, but I've never really researched it. But yeah, so Ghost Rider has a penance stare, and of course, penance is like a payment that you make for something, a transgression, right? So there's like you have to pay your penance. So his penance stare, I don't know what it is exactly, but it sounds like it makes people tell the truth or makes them see their crimes or their evils and makes them suffer for it through extreme guilt or nightmarish recurrences of all the harm they've done. I don't know. I'm only guessing because that's how my life operates. I pay penance to myself all the time in my brain, but does it give a description of it there?
Then that explains to me what I figured out yesterday, but I don't know what to call it. So it would be like more like a penance, like not a store, but you can like you just know what their penance is, and that's like and then you'll like play like playfully, like not batter in a bad way, but you'll like dolefully batter them about it to help them come out of their shell.
So now we're turning this outwardly to other people, you're talking about? Like use a penance store, penance star, a penance steer, I don't know, I'm using all the STR words. To help guide some particularly lost souls into what?
Their cradle, their own cradle. Their own cradle of,
Might
like...
as well put them in a grave then.
But not a cradle of death, a cradle of life.
As soon as you put any physical being into a cradle, you automatically might as well dig a grave for them, because eventually that's what happens to the body.
Have you ever thought about a plant? That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of planting a seed, putting it in a basket, putting the dirt in the basket, and then the plant growing in the cradle.
And why would you want to put a plant in a basket?
Just 'cause the basket has no ends.
Now, if we're talking about a basket, is it a woven basket, whereas if there's soil in it...
Let me change the word. A hug.
Okay, so and in this hug, are there spaces through which the roots can extend out of and into the surrounding earth?
'Cause it's like love, not suffocation.
Yes. And in this love, are there these dendritical branch-like things called roots able to leave the bounds of this hug?
Yes.
Into the surrounding soil?
It's gonna do what it's gonna do.
That's right, but I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what kind of picture you're drawing here for me.
Then it would be just the soil. But now we've gone too far in the physical. I forgot.
Maybe the idea is to go back into the metaphysical and see what's in there. And the idea that all you hippie types seem to be wanting to go towards is everything's about love. You're all like love. So maybe it starts something with love. So let's start with love and see what we come up with. Yeah, so love and hugs. You're hugging a plant, planting a seed. That's where it was. It was about planting a seed.
Putting something.
And then putting something in a boundary.
Not boundary.
Right, but that's how it started. Something like that. I said, oh, podcasting, life of the podcast. I don't know. Back to, I wanted to hear about Johnny Blaze, and something like that.
It's okay. It's for them now. It is for them. Oh. They have the power and magic. You will carry and be okay. Holding on to all our days with grace and love in our ways.
In our ways, 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 in our ways. I think I've got united with the voice.
Oh yeah.
All right. So as you can see here, the time is. Oh, there's the Hudson. All right.
I also want to ask
Yes.
you, but I should just be saying it, but I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Can I ask for recommendations for what they want to hear?
Oh yeah.
Well, I know you guys get it. Go ahead, send them. Send them. Let me have them. I want to hear them. I want to taste them. I need it. I crave it.
All right. Let's see. I shall monitor the message board.
Would you like to call to the room, see what is most needed for the community today?
Yes, I always like to call to the rooms. I know that didn't sound very exciting right now, but I'm mourning the last drop of my Americano here.
Same with the matcha. Matcha is great, you guys. You should go try it.
I'm really mourning and savoring at the same time.
Like,
This last drop.
on down to the last drop.
Don't take it no more.
And I won't take it personally. 'Cause I have a good time in me.
In the sunshine. Oh, that page I just saw, look at this. This is disgusting.
Always comes back around.
5 South Florida restaurants shut. Issues included roaches around the rice warmers, black mold-like substance in ice machine. So, I started reading this. I don't know, what is the fascination with things being gross?
Because we're just like, why? And how can I fix this?
Like, I just started reading, like, look, bear with me. Live and dead roaches in a kitchen, flies partying at a sushi bar, and tainted jars of seasoning were among the violations that temporarily shut down 5 South Florida restaurants last week. The South Florida Sun Sentinel typically highlights restaurant inspections conducted by the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation in Broward and Palm Beach counties. We cull through inspections that happen weekly and spotlight places ordered shut for high priority violations such as improper food temperatures or dead cockroaches. Well, that's how that one opens.
Get a little bit more protein.
Anyway, is that how you
crunch,
get?
crunch.
Is that how you get your protein?
We didn't put enough lettuce. It was fine.
Do tell more about your protein requirements and what level of cockroachiness you require. What is your cockroachiness level?
All I can say is just a little bit more.
A little bit more than what? What's the reference point?
Just a little bit more.
Give me a reference.
A little bit more of this. A little more of that.
I need data.
A little bit of cockroach.
Okay, how much exactly?
That whole fucking ass.
Cockroach.
Uh-oh.
You know, we're so
Gotta
brutal.
make this explicit. I'm sorry, guys.
Listen, how many things, how many liberties do we just take with animals all the time, and then we expect, like everybody, people like me who said that I've had experiences with non-human entities or intelligent non-human entities, and all people around the world who talk about being abducted or experimented on and all this other stuff like that, right? That's an interesting thing to have that kind of perspective, or to believe something like that has happened, because it completely changes your entire view of the world, like what you think is possible or not, you know.
Broadens your horizons. Spectrum. Like the spectrum isn't just the only spectrum we have.
Yeah, well, there's spectrums on the spectrum. There's spectrums of spectrums, right? I mean, look how many spectrums there are, right? You can make a spectrum out of all of those spectrums. And simply, it's a similar thing to, you know, everything has to have a discrete, beginning and an ending. They have to have boundaries in order to define them. So that and these boundaries, a lot of them, like you look at, like in chemistry, the periodic table of elements, the order that they have them, it's just, there's like a slight difference from one to the next as you go up, right? So they're all just everything is a spectrum. It's just like it radiates out more and more and more, like how a beam of a flashlight opens up.
Spectrum.
You know, I just
Spectacle
lost myself.
room.
Spectacle what?
Area. A spectacle. Wait. Like the ability to spectate an area.
And didn't you say that you wanted to consult the runes, and here I am?
The runes for them. Well, it's already in the works. It's already in the works.
It is. Let me see my time. I have to change my. I got 7 minutes on that. You know what? I'm gonna give a little bit something different. How about Bloomgeist here? Gonna run that with a binaural in the background. All right. It's better if I don't see that. Oh.
So, anybody who's listening now, go ahead and start thinking about what you'd like to hear and the runes to tell us. And we got you. We got you. We just got you.
Well, let's do this. Let's just make one up. Actually, no. Let's look at a previous consultation I did, which is generic enough for me to repeat, and so I have all of everything written down. So this is like a formula. This is a whole spell right here.
Legit?
So, and this is what I mean. So here's a first spell casting lesson right here. Here's how you can use a divination tool such as the Viking runes. Specifically, I'm using the Book of Runes by Ralph H. Bloom to construct a spell, and this is the entire spell on this page right here, right? And I want to show you this. So I've always fantasized about making like you ever seen those a movie like Harry Potter or something like that, and they have like a spell book, and it's all like handwritten and drawn, and you're like, and you look at it like, damn, whoever these witches are also some really amazing artists, right? like they just have like the coolest, greatest detailed sketches of like, in the simple stuff like ferns, or you know, a snail shell or a frog or whatever, or a tree, you know, or some lightning bolts, or just different herbs, and it's like they're hand drawn, right, in ink. So you know, it's like, who has that level? So look at this. This is what I've been doing in here. As ever since I did enter that working, right? And look at this symbol.
Ooh. Yes.
That could be something. But now, here, right, I'm starting to do little. Everything is having a theme, right? So all the pages, it's sort of like typesetting. What I'm basically doing is, I've seen artists do this a lot. Have you ever done this where when you're drawing, you draw like maybe flowers or different designs at the edge of the paper, and then everything is within that border? Have you ever done anything like that?
I immediately thought of the first letter being like a mosaic.
Like this pen. This is a hexagon mosaic. But so and just even allowing the random sketches, which the best ones I'm at are just making very simple symmetrical shapes and lines. I'm basically a dots and lines and dashes guy. Like, I'm just squares, circles, triangles, that's it, you know. And then maybe doing a little bold, or these simple things like these stars, you know what I mean? But there'll be all kind of these. But as I can get in complexity, you know, I'm just, this is a really good way to have fun. But anyway, so this part of it right here, Runimal, is somebody would ask a question here like this: what are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? Right? So somebody had this question that they wanted this working for. It was a private consultation, but this was with permission, is being used to be able to use as an example and create and show how this is a spell. So that's the question right there. That's the spell. And then you go ahead and you pull the runes. So when you pull the runes, this is the order that they came out. So check this out. All the runes have a different order, right? And so in that book, there's a 5 rune spread, and the first of the 5 runes spread right here. Look at number 1 through 5. What's number 1? The first rune stand for?
The overview of the situation.
All right, and continue.
2 is challenge. 3 is course of action called for. 4 is the sacrifice, and 5 is the new situation evolving.
New situation evolving. All right. So, in that number 1 position is this rune, number 15. So what rune is number 15? And this is the order I like to do it in. Go to the back first to look at the Norse. So whatever one's number 15, and it starts from here, from right to left.
Oh, okay.
So this is 1 to 5, right? And then you have 6. So yeah. And so where's 15?
To was.
Okay, and in English, what is it?
To was. Warrior. No. Yes.
Okay, and what page is it on? Well, I can tell you that 120. See, look, this is the whole spell written out right here. See, page 120. So I have everything. I have all the details here. And look, I even have the time that it was completed. 22:57, right, on 2023-0221. So that was just a couple days ago.
The warrior. 2, the sky god. This is the rune of the spiritual warrior. Always the battle of the spiritual warriors with the self. Funding a will through action, yet unattached to outcomes. Remaining mindful that all you can really do is stay out of your own way and let the will of heaven flow through you. These are among the hallmarks of the spiritual warrior. Embodied in this rune is the energy of discrimination, the sword-like qualities that enables you to cut away the old, the dead, the extraneous, and yet with the warrior rune comes certain knowledge that the universe always has the first move.
Yeah.
Patience. Patience. Patience, Sarah, is the virtue of this rune. And it calls the words of St. Augustine that the reward of patience is patience.
I don't really like that, but I get it. So I'm not patient at all.
I felt that. I was like, oh, I get it. No.
I know how to be calm and how to not freak the fuck out while being impatient, but I'm just not patient. There's nothing about that appeals to me. The reward of patience is patience. I mean, yeah, thank you, Book of Runes.
Allow me to explain. Your reward of patience is what comes within the patience. Your knowledge. Your river.
He says patience one more fucking time.
By being wild.
He says the word patience one more time.
Patience.
Not you. The book. Fuck that book up.
Here you are, asked to look within.
Yeah, of course.
To delve down to the foundations of life itself.
Mm-hmm.
Only in doing so can you hope to meet the deepest needs of your nature and tap into your most profound resources.
I can dig that, okay. About tapping into my resources, I'm good with that. I want the practical stuff.
The molding of character is at issue, and you draw to us.
The molding of character, yes, indeed. Okay. So that's the overview of the situation. It continues, doesn't it?
It does.
For the warrior.
The sun, associated with this rune, masculine energy, the active principle. The urge for conquest is powerful here, especially self-conquest, which is a lifelong pursuit and calls for awareness, single-mindedness, and the willingness to undergo your passage with compassion and in total trust. When this rune comes in response to a relationship issue, it indicates that the relationship is both timely and providential. The bond is a real one. There is work for you to do together. If the issue concerns devotion to a cause, an idea, or path of conduct, the warrior rune counsels perseverance, although at times the kind of perseverance called for is patience.
Just really just sending my demons back home.
Patience.
Mm-hmm. You're hilarious. All right. No, that's a good one. So that's a good one for, and so in the reading, that seems to be a good start as the first placement, the first rune's placement indicates an overview of the situation, and this is the warrior, two, the sky god. So I think that's a pretty good overview for someone whose question is, what are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? That the warrior shows up and says, patience, right? And also just perseverance, right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
I see a song brewing in your head. Why's your hand shaking like that? Did you get the feeling? Come on down, hit the floor. I'm breaking out. You got the feeling. You got. See, that's why we need to have a video podcast with you over there doing that.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, there's another one that I haven't used since February 1st. It's Call-In. Remember, that was the first one that we did the test podcast for. So that video, we're gonna break it down. I just have to wait for the next new moon. We just had one on Monday. On Moon Day. And I know this mostly because I'm able to keep it organized because of Moon Magic and Mindfulness with Grace. And it's a journal and agenda that I have by Graciela Moore. 2023 Manifestation Agenda Journal. The only journal you need to make and nurture plans, avoid burnout, and create fearlessly. Dude, you don't understand. I have all kinds of other journals and everything like that, and I don't use any of them as much as it because this thing is like a play. It's like the best thing you can get to play with. That's not a coloring book. Like just the way that. And you know what the funny thing is that it actually is a coloring book. This part right here, when it comes to the moon phases, you write out. Look, use this space to freehand journal and then paint over it with black to seal your intention. Then paint something beautiful over it. So you paint the whole thing black, and then you can paint something on top of it. That's cool-ish.
Yeah.
It's cool fucking shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing is a big playground, this book. So, and look, and I just... Dude, this is how...
Go get you one.
This is the wizard training. Oh yeah, go get you one. But seriously, I love this thing. I do know that she does have a membership because it is a journal and it has the dates in the calendar. I think on Instagram, because he's Song of Myself Coaching on Instagram, if you follow her and become a member, like get a membership, it's like $5 a month on there. She will send you the files so that you can download and print up to where you currently are, so you don't have to print the whole book out. You know what I mean? You can just start where you are and go from there. So that's another thing that's part of her membership he has in there. Anyway, that's distracted me. Oh, we're in the Book of Runes. But yeah, anyway, I love this freaking thing, man. This thing to keep on the moon cycles.
Right now, we're just going by whatever they want.
I forgot why do I start talking about anything?
Hopefully we are hitting some points you guys enjoy.
Oh, fuck,
please
whatever
let us know.
Anybody enjoys. It'll be fine.
You're funny. He's kidding, he loves you. What else do you think?
Yeah, you be nice to them.
You be nice.
Anybody who's listening to this, they all hate me. They know that I'm the destruction of everything that they want to hide. They know that I am the devil. And that I've come to look through their souls. Why can I do that? Because I am a demon.
Now what do you think they're gonna do? Guard.
The highest form of demon that you could possibly imagine. Oh no, they won't guard. You know why? Just like, he's just joking. He thinks he's a super villain.
You have no idea.
He thinks he's a super villain. All right, now, really though, number 2. What? Hey. Did that tire you out? Just that one, reading that one rune?
What? Oh no.
Can I vacuum in here in like 10 minutes or so, just so I can get it out of the way?
Yes, absolutely. All right. Hey, this Pearl Jam is playing out there. All right. That was Anne-Marie. Oh, Anne-Marie, I have one of her podcasts coming up that she did on embryogenesis. So it's going to be on World Reading Club. It's actually a paper that she wrote in 2018 on embryogenesis. And it's pretty darn cool. So
I was freaking 17.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Turning 22 in April.
Why do you have to say the turning 22? Are you excited to turn 22?
No. I just feel like if I say it, like if I said it the whole year that I was 21, then it'd be easier to handle once it comes.
Wow, so you're inoculating yourself against the emotional turbulence that comes with turning 22.
Yeah. Because it happened when I was 20.
Wow.
No, 15. My midlife crisis happened at 15.
Your midlife crisis.
Yeah, my existential midlife crisis.
Man.
I was like, oh my god.
Look, I hope it's not contagious. Stay back.
I was just folding too. I was just sitting there looking out the window at the couch, folding clothes. And I was like, this is life.
What? That was a very somber and depressing view of life. This is all it's about.
Something.
But you know, there are some Zen or Buddhist monks who would counsel that actually is what it's about. That everything in the moment, like, it's just like, you know, breathing in, I'm wiping my nose. Breathing out, I'm scratching my butt. You know, it's just like, it's just whatever. You're just, everything is just, hey, this is life. It's in the moment. So, doesn't matter what happens to get caught up in the moment, right? It's just, that's what it is. As soon as you start monitoring your breath, some interesting things you find you're doing. Breathing in, I'm rubbing the legs awfully close to my crotch. Breathing out, I shouldn't be doing that.
Breathing out, wipes off, just wipe it away.
But I like that. That's a thing from Thich Nhat Hanh's books, though. For real, like it's actually so simple. You know, they would say something. Breathing in, I take a step. Breathing out, I take the next one. Just really big. I think in Zen Buddhism, they might be called koans. It's supposed to be short philosophical style poems that maybe teach a lesson or give something important to the listener, and the person who recites it maybe as a mantra or whatever. I'm not sure, but I think koans also are riddle-like, maybe? Can you look up koans? I think it's Koan. Can you look up koan, please? It's a Koan. Why you just put an A? Where's the A?
I was like, what's going on? What's going on?
Where's the A? Alright, I'm about to switch into single mic mode over here.
Haiku, that was the word. But then, because I just kept thinking Hadouken.
Haiku? How did you miss that one? Like, that doesn't... That's all I ever do with a haiku. All right. This is dopeness. Now I'm in the International Space Station. It has a nice tone to it. I don't know, let me see what happens if I do this. That definitely shuts it off. Alright. This is fascinating. This is actually one of the best tests of anything that I could have ever imagined. So I know how sensitive this noise suppressor is on here, but it changes my voice and it makes it sound. It cuts out and focuses on, squeezes the higher end of the voice, so it really makes it sound like you're on a radio or walkie. And Donald Dias said that it sounds like I'm on the International Space Station. Wait, that's it? All right.
And then I sweep the rest of the floors.
Okay. I don't think I do need more vacuuming. I made a big spectacle of putting all this old gear together to suppress it, and I thought I was going to have a good old long test, but that was it. So. I was prepared for more. But it did activate my nose dust filters. Alright, so. What is that?
I put in koan and it came up with a restaurant. It looks really good. So I'm gonna keep that.
What? That's pretty cool. Where is it located? Mommy, don't call me.
It is located in North Carolina.
Not bad. It's not far.
Really?
North Carolina.
2800 Renaissance Park Place, Cary, North Carolina.
Damn. Yeah, isn't that the closest state connected to our southern border here in Virginia, right?
Yeah.
So we got Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, then it's Georgia, right?
From Yorktown, you can hit it in 2 hours. From here, you can probably get there in an hour.
Okay. So we're that much close to the southern border. I haven't looked. I'm not a geographer as much as I would like to be.
That's why I come in, but I don't really look it up that much.
We're gonna have to add geography to our repertoire. It's so, I don't know why I ignore it so much, and I've traveled for a long time, so.
Even though I can't, if you were to ask me what north is, I would be like Tasmanian devil arms.
Yeah, I have to actually think about it, but now that I know that east is behind me, then north is to my left.
Dude, I thought it was that way.
Yeah, that's north.
Intuition, guys. Trust it.
Wait a minute. That was incorrect.
Oh, don't trust it. I'm just kidding. Okay.
No, that was actually correct.
Yes. Trust it.
If east is behind me, then north is to my. Wait a minute.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna blow. Guys, I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm. It's gonna happen. I can feel it growing.
Wait a minute.
The pen refuses.
Okay, I gotta draw a compass. Hold on. There's north. There's east. Nope, I was completely wrong.
Damn! Don't.
Watch this. Wait.
Do whatever. Just do whatever. Just do whatever.
This east is behind me, right? So look, then north is to the right. If it's behind me, I don't know what screwed up my orientation here.
Oh, cause I put it to my back, right? Like I didn't orient my internal map correctly.
That makes sense.
Does it? Cause nothing is making sense to me right now.
Backwards.
I feel like I took drugs. Like really bad drugs. Like what?
You're the bad drug.
Dude, I think someone's trying to melt my brain.
I don't know, man. A lot of people end up telling me they're like, I don't know what it is, but after talking to you, I feel like I'm high. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Like I for real,
Like,
for somehow trying to think about that, I just made myself high.
No, you're just drunk.
Do you say I'm just dumb?
No. Damn.
You're just dumb.
Bold.
I feel like I'm hot. No, you're just dumb.
The story of my life.
You're just dumb. Oh shit. Odin is what are we reading here?
Core values.
Oh, direction. See, east behind, because you know what? I had my map in my body oriented like this, right? So I thought that if I'm here, then I would just simply have to turn to the left and go north, because this is the map that I have inside my mind. This is how I psychologically structured it, right? Like this. But it should have been like this, because I said if I know that east is at my back, right? Now, if I would have said maybe something differently, like I'm facing west, right? Then I don't know if that would have changed it either. I don't think I've ever thought about things from that perspective. For some reason, it really burned I think my brain is going to come out of my nose.
It's because you literally used a different motion inside of your brain. Like, instead of this, you went like this. Like, instead of putting your fingers forward and then turning them, you pulled your fingers back and turned them.
I have cognitive dissonance. There's something going on. There's like, for real. I don't know what's going on.
Water.
You need some water. Breathe.
No, I don't need, it's not like that. I'm just saying, like, I feel really, thank you so much for your concern. Come back here.
Just breathe.
I don't need rescue. I'm just, maybe rescue from, well, you said it. You're just dumb.
I was like, you said, I feel high, and I was like, maybe I'm just drunk.
Oh, drunk. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's called a hot mess. No, that's the name of the drink, not me, you morons. And it has cinnamon and cayenne and honey in it. And it's basically cinnamon, cayenne, and honey. Imagine that in an Americano. That's what that is. Cinnamon, cayenne, and honey.
Get you drunk.
In Americano. I don't know. I don't think so. I just think I'm dumb. But now I've discovered a new thing. I put it to my back. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever oriented a cardinal direction to my back before, except for south maybe. Maybe if I turn it south, it still doesn't make any sense. North wouldn't be there. No, I would have just said straight forward. So what made me think to go to the left?
Because of we.
Caught up in the crowd. Oh, but then why would I be? Looking at it like the way you just turned the book, that kind of makes a little bit of sense, because
The sun?
Instead of me...
Maybe?
Floor is wet.
Huh?
Floor is wet.
Oh, thank you. She's so nice. She's letting us know that just in case we walk out there, the floor is wet so we don't bust our freaking ass. This right here, right? If I'm sitting in this seat, then that would make sense to the end to the left. But I wasn't there. So what made me put myself here when really it should have been more like, but even more like this. If east is to my back, maybe what kind of orientation was I using? Hold on.
9.
See, east can be at my back.
I think you were using mine, like, because I asked, so you were answering me.
No. I'm telling you, there's a real true problem here.
There's a problem.
No, that I'm just figuring out because I realized that one of them is boundless and one of them has boundaries, and this is one of the problems. I was thinking, there's so many ways that this could possibly go. The depths of my stupidity can be explored. Look at this. Check this out for a second. You can have east to your back, right? It means your back could be facing eastwards. And on paper, right? See, look, this is some flat earth shit right here. This is some dumb shit right here. Like, look at this. My brain was thinking in a fixed, like flat two-dimensional plane, a two-dimensional plane that there's only boundaries. Like, even imagine if it's like a square, just to keep it in bounds, right?
Oh,
and
shit.
so now my brain is thinking like this. It's possible to have east to my back if I'm here. There's this two-dimensional plane. East can still be to my back, but I can still go to the west of something. Because if I'm off of this plane, right? I'm here, I'm outside of it. But these directions are known as north, south, east, and west, right? Or going clockwise, north, east, southwest, right? So in my brain put me here, but it also for some reason failed to put, then if east is going that way, then west is going that way, right? I oriented it like this. Like that west could still also be behind me, but it's further behind east. So now, is that planar thinking or is that spherical thinking? Because it can fit both models in a way. Spherically, because eventually going far enough east, you eventually go west on a globe, right? You end up back into what's the west. So, but this is really, I think, where the simplicity of my thinking went, though, is that I put myself east is to my back, but still so is west, because that's where the plane starts, is on the eastern boundary of this field, this two-dimensional field, like a sheet of paper, and I'm on the east. I'm out just east. I'm just east of the easternmost border. So I'm just outside the border. So east is behind me, but west is also much further behind me, even on a plane. And all I have to do is, if I want to go north, is turn left. And it's still north is there. But that would also be from different perspectives. See, it depends on which direction you're facing. So I put my back to east. But in every place that you sit, let's just say I was sitting on east, right? The eastern border. Look at this. And on the eastern border, I'm also facing east. That now makes north still to my left, south to my right. But where is west? Behind me. Does that make any sense?
Kind of, yeah.
Geographically? I know, right? Like, this is...
A marble.
Yeah. But...
Cut in half.
Was I marble thinking? I don't know. So then, now take yourself... See, it has to do with boundaries. Because if I'm east, still facing east, does that mean there's more east to go? Well, maybe outside of the plane, east into space. I'm taking this too far. I need to stop.
You're in the center.
Well, but if I'm in the center...
Of like a cut marble.
So you mean like a hemisphere of a marble, half of it? Or just a slice of it? With the round part on there. Well, we still, how much of this marble will we taking out of it? Because then again, that we can have a flat disc, right? If it's just a slice out of somewhere in the middle of it, or it's gonna be slightly of a dome.
Yeah.
So we're taking a slice of the. So it's still a rounded part, right? Like a slice of the top, but still.
I mean, the way that we walk on the like surface kind of is a dome.
Right. Well, that's the flat Earth theory. That's what those people talk about. Is that's basically what we are. What I'm describing right here is perspective of even that.
But that dome still goes all the way around, so it's like a halo.
Wait, you mean it goes all the way around more here, but we're just living on a flat piece of it?
It is a what would you call it? It's like it's something like a breakthrough that would be the most breakthrough that you could get of like engineering. Our world is miraculous engineering.
Now, bear with me, but what kind of things would this miraculous engineering accomplish, or who would it please, or who does it help, or how fun is it, or what is its purpose?
It is.
Is it for like these are for like advancements of society somehow? Like
it is. Is it?
You're not gonna throw me off.
Neither are you. It is what it is, brother. It is what it is.
I don't know what it is anymore.
It is.
No, but so this slice of this dome. When you say that it goes all the way around, is it like that, and we just have a slice part of it, but there's still the rest of it?
No, I'm just seeing the world as the world.
Well, I'm glad.
A big paradox.
I'm glad you can see that, because I don't see the world as the world.
No, I'm not saying that as an entirety. I'm just meaning
I
the
see it
engineering.
as something to break. No, oh yes, engineering. So, yes, what is the height of engineering though? What does it do? Does it make more oxygen? What does it do?
No, it was just like I'm imagining God being like, I want to figure something out that is like you know that picture of the square, but it's an optical illusion, and it goes like it looks like it's going behind itself, but it's still connected, or in front. But and then God was like, "But make it a sphere."
Make it a sphere. Is that how he talks? And is that like the voice that he needs to make things manifest? And why is it
Mine? Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Tap into your God voice.
Now that could be a slogan. Tap into your God voice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anything that'll. Oh, did you check this out? So, you've heard of the Oracle of Delphi, right? Well, have you heard the saying that says "Know thyself"? Have you heard that before? Know thyself.
Tell me about it.
Well, so supposedly there's this oracle at Delphi, and it's part of the the canon of Greek myth. But go ahead and look it up there. Oracle at Delphi, or I have it here as Delphi Oracle, but
it has gotten mighty cold.
Yeah, we gotta move on from here in a little bit. Because let's see, what's the temperature outside? Let me give it a check here. It is.
Lick.
It says. Well, that was.
The wind is good.
It still says it's 80 degrees outside. So, I don't know. Either this phone, either this mobile device is broken, or it's still 80 degrees outside.
Paradoxically, in male-dominated classical Greece, the most influential voice, this Delphic oracle, belonged to a woman.
There you go.
The Oracle Temple. The Oracle Temple.
So, does it give any information on what it says in the Oracle of Delphi? Is there like sayings or like advice or like wisdom from the oracle? I'd like to know, because I have 2 of them, and I know that everybody knows where so many people have heard the supposedly the first one, which is what I was just saying, which is know thyself. But I wonder, does it say anything in there about?
The words she spoke were supposedly those of Apollo.
And do tell us some more of these words. What words did she say? What words? Oh, this is the first one. Look. See? Oh, good. So I have them. It says, know thyself and nothing in excess, right? See?
Yeah.
And so I don't know where he got his from, but Ralph H. Bloom talks about it in the Book of Runes. That's where I first saw the second one, nothing in excess. Nothing in excess. So what does it say here? Start there. Okay, I'm reading upside down.
The supplicants filled past bronze statues, war monuments, and treasure houses dedicated in the past by grateful visitors. It would have been late in the day by the time the ordinary men at the rear reached the terrace of the temple and viewed the famous inscriptions. Know thyself. Nothing in excess.
Know thyself and nothing in excess. What is this? It looks like it says something. Oh. The supplicants. Oh, filed. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you should be. Talking about filled. The supplicants filled past? I was like, what are you
I'm just hungry.
Alright, so am I. We need to go eat.
I was kidding, but when I said it,
No, but it's true. I am hungry. And there's sunlight to enjoy. So it's 80 degrees outside. Maybe it's not sunlight 80 because it was cloudy much earlier.
Oh.
It was cloudy much earlier. All right. Are we doing any more of this? Oh, shit. This is not good. No, it's not. It's just whatever. I voted.
I'm gonna give them this gem real quick.
What the heck is that?
I don't know. Someone just led me to be like, here you go.
Well, I don't know. Where is it at?
Trident ad.
Okay. Turn them up. Yeah. What is this?
Know thyself. Nothing in excess.
水花飘飘北风萧萧萧。水花飘飘北风萧萧。I beat. That's awesome.
Spelled X-U-E.
And 水花.
水花. H-U-A. 飘飘. It'll come up, I promise.
北风萧萧萧。水花飘飘北风萧萧。
P-I-A-O.
水花飘飘北风萧萧。
I looked up the words because I wanted to say it right, and then it was really enlightening because it's like the way we sing the national anthem, but for them, it's not. But it's nothing like that at the same time.
Yeah, I've heard the Chinese national anthem sung. It's with a lot of like bravado, and it's very like haughty and proud, and I never got around to learning it.
For the soul.
Although I did. I thought that I could impress some people if I knew how to sing the Chinese national anthem. But I never paid much attention to it. I was just always in my head about so much other shit. I was just concerned about the basics. I was like, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't have chased me out of China if I did sing a national anthem. Maybe that's my way back in. Maybe I'll learn to sing the Chinese national anthem, and they'll let me back. They won't chase me out. I won't have to wake up in the morgue or send anybody else there.
The anatomy of THC.
What about the anatomy of THC?
Can I play it? I'm not
I
sure.
thought
Is this
that
gonna
to
make
get
me
my
hungry?
bachelor's and master's degree, it would probably
So
take
it's gonna
somewhere
do.
between 8 to 10 years.
In celebration of 420, we're going to take a look at the cadavers and see if we can figure out what's going on with some of the common side effects of cannabis consumption, such as
Okay.
Common side effects of cannabis. We already know what they are.
You get high.
Yeah.
You get high, and then you're not high anymore. It's okay.
Totally not high.
And then there's another video, of course, saying how to pretend you're not high.
But I don't understand why anybody would want to pretend to not be high. What's the point of that? Just fucking be high.
Self-preservation from mother.
What? Is that the answer? Sure seems like it.
No. Let me see them eyes.
Alright. Well, I feel like a plant saying this, but we need to go get some sunlight and food.
Yes, you can probably tell too. It's gotten very well, actually, never mind. It's been like that the whole time.
I don't know, man.
You're welcome.
I'm just, I'm lost. You know, this right here is, I want to do this last just to share this with you. So this whole thing, what are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? This right here, also in the working, is the angel number runic correspondence. So what angel numbers came up in those positions, right? So in the first position, which is overview of the situation, right? Overview of the situation. It was the 15th rune, and here we have in the angel numbers 15. The angel number 15 is new ideas. Level up my thoughts. So, overview of the situation. Level up your thoughts, right? So that's what it's saying. Level up your thoughts in response to the question, what are the steps I should be taking to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? Okay, so what's the overview? In order to achieve the goal of $10,000 a month, level up your thoughts.
Level up mushrooms.
Then, did you say level up your shrooms?
There's something called level up mushrooms.
Level up mushrooms. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sure. I mean, they just recently found that that there are serotonin receptors inside of a cell instead of on the outside, and that by activating the receptors on the inside of the cell is where you get a neoneurogenesis, which is that the brain actually starts to rapidly grow new brain cells and new connections, new neuronal connections and dendrites. So it like really rapidly causes the brain to grow more brain cells. But they thought that maybe serotonin had something to do with this, but there are serotonin receptors on the outside of the cell, and if you have these chemicals activate those, it doesn't do anything. But it's when they cross over into the cell and they attach to the receptors on the inside of the cell, then they have this new brain cell growth and everything like that. So that's an interesting thing about mushrooms. And then, anyway, level up mushrooms. Well, they actually have found that they do help you level up, at least in the amount of brain cells that you have currently.
That's
All right.
why.
So that's
It
overview
just
of
felt
the
so much
situation.
more expansive. That's it.
Like a worm trying to get out of the dirt. So they
Like
don't
a
drown.
light growing, but not taking up space for creation.
Or like a fire that starts at one small space and then burns down the whole forest. It just grows. Just destroys everything in its way.
Only if you're allowed to.
Sometimes you need to burn down a forest in order to save a forest.
Yeah.
Doesn't that don't sometimes people intentionally light fires in order to clear fields and things like that? They do intentional burnings. All right, in the second position, which is the challenge, it's 25, and it's major decision challenge. But then it follows it with I know what to do. Major decision. I know what to do. So maybe the challenge there is saying in this that the challenge is in realizing that the major decision is telling yourself, I know what to do. You have to make this major decision that you know what to do. Because only once you get there can you then start putting these other things into practice, leveling up the thoughts and earning the goal of $10,000 or more every month. So let's see. In the third position, which is the course of action called for, is 23. Philanthropy. Do for others. That's interesting. The course of action called for in order to earn $10,000 or more every month, according to this spell that came from this query. What are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? And the third position is philanthropy. The course of action called for is do for others. Interesting. Sacrifice. And the fourth position is gratitude. Boost my energy. So the sacrifice is that perhaps maybe I haven't been grateful enough, and so I have to sacrifice being ungrateful. I have to and by doing that will boost my energy. I don't know. This in the position of the sacrifice, gratitude, boost my energy. To some people it might be very clear. This is the only one that's not very clear to me.
Well, gratitude in turn boosts your energy because being like it's like having gratitude still gratifies,
Well,
but in a
that's
different
not-
way.
That's not the issue at hand here. The issue is that it's in a specific position of the rune placement that it's supposed to be talking about sacrifice. So what does that mean? Sacrifice, like, isn't sacrifice giving something up or something dying or something going away? So this is the only one that seems out of place out of all of these other things here.
Then, well, I can see it as if we were talking about us.
Gratitude boosts my energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. But now, this is a very interesting one in the sacrifice position. Okay, but the last position, which is interesting in a couple of ways, but this is the new situation evolving, right? So here's what's important about this. The new situation evolving just happened to the rune that fell on it is the rune of 8. And in numerology, according to the Numerology for Beginners by Jerry Bauer, right, the number 8 is, well, I'll go in here in her book because it's a number that has some very profound impacts on some things that went on with me. But let me see, I'll just go to the 8 individual day so you can get an idea of what 8 is all about. It's, do not waste a single minute of this day of material success. Awaken to a day of all good things and get at it with a wonderful attitude of positivity, for this can be the one most financially successful days of your cycle. Okay, so you see, a single minute, it starts off, do not waste a single minute of this day of material success, right? And then it says, for this can be the one most financially successful days of your cycle, and this is 8, right? So in a query that starts off with, what are the steps should I be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? For the last one, which is new situation evolving, and the person asking this question, this seems to be very favorable and also very coincidental in a lot of ways. That, of course, not only because angel numbers are an extension of numerology. So, of course, the 8 in the angel numbers is going to be the same as the 8 in numerology for beginners. And this is by Mystic Michaela in this angel numbers book. Or it could be Mystic Michaela, because I know a friend named Michaela that spelled it like that. But and so in a talking about prosperity and wealth, and then for that 8 to come up, it says abundance, and the energy is limitless. Remember, this is in the placement of the new situation evolving after we've gone through the first position, which is the overview of the situation, the second placement being the challenge, the third placement being the course of action called for, the fourth position being sacrifice, and this last and fifth position being new situation evolving. And it's 8 in the angel. Well, it's the 8th rune. What's the 8th rune over here? What is rune number 8?
It is fertility. Ingus.
Ingus. Yes. I remember. I should remember that one because I was using. If you ingus, then ingus. Oh, never mind. I lost it. I thought I had something special going on there, but
Ow.
I didn't. Oh, so anyway, this is number 8.
Maybe you did, because it says legendary hero and later a god.
What ingus? Say that again.
Ing, legendary hero, later a god.
Oh yes, Ing. Okay. They do mention that, I believe, in the interpretation of that rune, Ingus. They mention Ing, the god, the hero god. So this is 8, abundance. The energy is limitless. There are forces always flowing and moving through and around you. The ones you pay attention to and open up to will envelop you in their flow. When you see this number, meditate on what in your life requires development and abundance. Visualize energy coming forth to nurture growth in these areas. So, all of these things are answering the overall question of what steps do I have to take, is the question, or what steps should I be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month. And one of the final things here are to meditate on what in your life requires development and abundance. So there are forces always flowing and moving through and around you. The ones you pay attention to and open up to will envelop you in their flow. So it seems like one of the steps to be taken is to pay attention to and open up to the ideas of, well, it's interesting. The gratitude comes before abundance in this list. You have new ideas. You have to make a major decision. Be philanthropic. Be grateful. And then there's abundance. This is a very interesting thing that I'm looking at in this way. Do you see this? This is how they came up in the runes, right? And an answer to a question about what steps do I have to take right now to earn $10,000 a month, and it says come up with new ideas, level up your thoughts, right? Then number 2, you have to make some major decisions, and basically I know what to do, right? And maybe the knowing what to do comes from the new ideas and leveling up the thoughts, right? But then you have to, with all this stuff, making a major decision, I don't know what's going on here, but somehow you're able to be philanthropic, do for others, right? And then got to be grateful and boost your energy, right? And then that's finally, here's the abundance. This is the new situation evolving. It says, I mean, to me.
Oh, the sacrifice is from being in a mundane cycle.
Or, now that you said that, what you just triggered in me means that maybe you have to sacrifice something else that you have right now for gratitude, because you can't have whatever else is there and gratitude at the same time, because maybe there's something right now that is a blockage to the abundance, and this is the bridge, right? You can't cross this bridge, like, right? You can't cross from philanthropy into abundance unless you are grateful and boost your energy like this. This is a very interesting
reading to come up to that question. I'm glad that I.
You're even
documented it.
grateful for other people's mistakes, so I think you can.
Well, this wasn't. Well, anyway.
But like in a good way. In a good way.
You
for
said
lessons.
wait. You said I'm grateful to other people.
Yeah, you're even grateful for other people's mistakes in a good way.
I don't know if I'm grateful enough, but I'm gonna have to be because it seems like the mechanism in order to cross that bridge into abundance. So it's simply to me a tool
You have to feel
to
it.
getting closer to world domination,
We can't use gratitude as a
to
tool.
enslave the humans, and to make them bow and tremble at the sound of my voice.
Oh my god. Gratitude is not a tool. It is who we can be. Who we are. Like,
Would that be like saying I am grateful?
yeah.
You must embody gratitude. I am grateful. I am gratitude in its living form. I am the gratitude Buddha.
Ooh, I like it. I wanna.
There's a Buddha for everything. There's a book called Becoming the Compassion Buddha, which I'm automatically connecting to Tantric Mahamudra meditation, in which these monks in the Himalayas are able to ramp up their sympathetic nervous system. Is it sympathetic? Yeah, sympathetic nervous system in order to ramp up their bodily functions, their processes, their body systems, heart rate, breathing, body heat. Anyway, they're supposed to be able to raise their body heat enough to the point that it's feverish temperatures that melts snow around them. And this one of the keys to getting that to happen is for them to imagine themselves as a god, and as a god that is displaying or exercising their powers. And so can you imagine, for example, being a Buddha that has such a great amount of compassion that's your power, that you can just radiate compassion wherever you go, and people start to be more compassionate. And then there are beneficial effects when people are more compassionate, because compassion is packed with a lot of information. There's a lot of good in compassion. So then, what was this one? The gratitude Buddha, right? So in that way, somehow, it's a step towards gratitude is by imagining being grateful for something. Like, you can directly imagine yourself like just walking up to a friend, a random stranger, me, whatever, and just saying thank you for being whatever, or could just stop at thank you for being, right? And then giving a hug and actually showing that you're displaying and showing gratitude in whatever form, by saying it and smiling, saying it and giving a hug, saying it and doing whatever way. And then that's a precursor to actual gratitude. Is you have to know kind of what it is first, and maybe sometimes you draw on experiences that you had in the past of what you know when you were really grateful for something, and how you just express your gratitude that way. You know, you whatever way you do, maybe you bring somebody a gift. I don't know. Gratitude is an amazing thing. Gratitude Buddha. But yes, so imagine it, like, I'm finding more and more that they putting yourself into an avatar, right? Or an avatar could be yourself, and like they call it in the Matrix, it could simply be your own residual self-image. But when you embody that avatar and then you start acting out certain things, this is actually breaking down and breaking apart what we do on a very rapid, at a very rapid pace. And almost unconsciously sometimes when people are beating themselves up, they're doing that. They're acting out that whole scenario, putting themselves in a body that is feeling all this pain, this anxiety, this regret, guilt, shame, like all this other stuff that people are feeling. And
this is the unpacking of that same process. But the process is of then you being in an empowered position where you are abundant enough in your own self-knowing without having to seek abundance from outside, but you are abundant enough. And again, through gratitude can create a form of abundance where you know that what you have now is enough, right? And so then by just generating that so much and radiating that gratitude, it's such a powerful thing that it is in itself a form of abundance, because you live by abundance, because when you're grateful, you're making the best use of your resources, your budgeting and your planning, and you're being respectful of understanding that the money is an energy. And this gratitude is it does seem like maybe it does have some mechanistic forms to it, but it can be just a way of being. So when you said that triggered that, like, that's something I've been trying to figure out more and more and more, and it seems to be more closer to the answer of some practice that I'm looking for. And it's this whole downloading yourself into an avatar and then just acting out the things that you want to see manifest, because this is what's already happening behind our, behind closed doors, so to speak, of our minds, because it's happening unconsciously and it's happening so quickly. But we can unpack it and break it down and say, well, stop, this is what I want to act out instead. That I am instead of being those weak things that lose and get and feel those feelings of disappointment of not getting the things that I desire, that I instead put myself in such a position of having already achieved the things that I desire, that I have such gratitude that I'm in abundance simply because I've already given gratitude for accepting that what I have right now is abundance. And so how could I not bring more and more abundance into my life if I'm not grateful? If I do not claim that, look, behold, I am in abundance right now. Like, right this very thing. I mean, can we even doubt that, though? Like, look at the tools that we have. Look what's happening here. What is all of this? Like, this is such a luxury. This is leisure. Like, how can anybody even complain about that? We've been in silence for the most part. Right, just chill. Anne-Marie came in a couple times, vacuumed. Like, what? We're in like a chamber of luxury. Like, how can we complain about this? And now we need to go eat some food and get into the sun. What do you think about that? And have you anything else to say about this?
Yeah, you changed my mind about, well, not exactly that gratitude is a tool, but it can be used as one, but not like maliciously. Because I always end up thinking, like, when I get defensive, or not defensive, but when I start, well, it's kind of defensive, but when I start playing defense, I usually think, well, it's not malicious now. Or I will say it is. But that isn't
a malicious thing or two. We have to do a little ritual, though. We have to break in this book. So let's go ahead. I'm going to use the pen that I know I have confidence in. And let's kick this off and do a little sketch or something, because you can't leave a blank book. We came here today, and this is a ritual. So I'm gonna put. Well, here. Do you want to start?
I have a question.
Yes. What's your question?
What example could you give me?
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't, that's fine. Of gratitude being malicious.
All right. This is good. Thank you for the challenge. I don't yet know, but I'm going to formulate this in just a second. I'm pretty sure that there's a very simple answer to this.
Me too.
Let's explore malicious gratitude.
I want to just be like, you can't.
Did we just coin a term? Let's explore malicious gratitude.
No.
On the Sarah Tune-In show.
But that gives me an idea to be able to switch something that is malicious into something that's not. Because if it's like malicious gratitude, then you just find a word for gratitude that is malicious.
I am so
you say pure.
Curious now, please, because this is whenever I feel like something has been coined, we got to look it up. Can you look up? So write it down. I mean, or whatever. I don't know. Do you? I'm not trying to dictate your note taking and your art making. What I do want to do is have you, wonderful moderator and co-host, would you please look up the term, and you need to put it into quotation marks. You put quotations, malicious, gratitude, quotation marks, and see if that phrase comes up.
That's one way you can frame it to see if it does. Or you can pass me the tablet while you write there, and I'll do it. All right.
Thank you.
All right, here we go.
I don't know how to spell it.
What? Spell what? Malicious?
Yes.
It's kind of like delicious. So that's M-A-L-I-C. Let me see. Let me just make sure because. But the fact that we have these things here, there's no reason for us to. So malicious, M-A-L-I-C-I-O-U-S.
Thank you.
Okay.
I put intent over here just because it's like with
Ooh,
it. But
I love that word intent because one of my favorite movies is Street Fighter, Assassin's Fist, and there's something called Satsui no Hado, which is murderous intent. Satsui
Satsui
no Hado.
no Hado.
Satsui no Hado. And it means murderous intent. So I like to tap into that every once in a while, the murderous intent, you know. Satsui no Hado, and throw a little Hadouken. Throw some Hadoukens out there.
What's the opposite of gratitude?
The opposite of gratitude. That's.
I can feel it, but I can't find it.
Well, you can say. Ungrateful, but let me see. Entitled, maybe. Entitled.
Oh.
Hey,
How's it going?
This is Jake. I'm just
did you say what?
Hakeem and Sarah, Jake.
Jake. Hi, Jake.
Yes.
This is like the study area pretty much. You can take any of those
Malicious
bring one back.
space. I think we coined a term. Nope. Fanfic, malicious gratitude. Common writer, fanfiction, malicious gratitude, formed by Bocalai. Producer Ryan Pluta has my malicious gratitude. Nope, it's all over the place. I was so wrong, and I feel bad about it.
What even?
If you're lucky, her twisted, malicious gratitude will leave you and your brother alive and in some semblance of sanity. What the fuck? Star Wars, Darth Maul
Oh my
said that.
god. So you would be grateful for somebody to be alive because you wanted to like use them.
Dude, but remember you were earlier saying that you said you used to play Darth Maul in the arcade, in the video game, the Star Wars video game, and I was like, he's my spirit animal. And then look at this, in malicious gratitude, there's Star Wars, I am Darth Maul, Sith Lord. If you're lucky, her twisted, malicious gratitude will leave you and your brother alive and in some semblance of sanity.
Dang. So this is what we need to do, is be more conscious of what we already had spoken about, because I definitely need practice on remembering what I've been talked about during the day, because when I was in high school, that's all we would do. It's like we would have these conversations that would flow and flow because we'd be like, we just talked about that. And now we have the answer. And then we have the answer, and then we have a question, and then that was the answer to that question.
And that's why this is going to be our community repository of whatever, right? So it's, inexpensive ream of paper, and we can just share the notes. Because, I know sometimes people can be, or I am like that too, like very personal about, even though you might share your notebooks, you're very personal about them being scribbled in. Some people, not me. You can write all over them. I've seen what you write. You have full access to scribble your nibbles in the bibble. Oh, yes. So,
Like
so,
that.
yes. That's a flow chart of question, answer, question.
But then I would be like, this is...
Is that a timeline?
timeline.
Okay. So it flows that way. So is it always the question first?
No.
So there could be another loop. So it's a nested loop. Well, okay, I got you. Very cool. I see that. That's like in mathematical notation, they do that too. Okay. As if I'm some math whiz or something. I can hardly freaking know what direction I'm facing on a globe. Somehow put myself on a flat disc and screw my whole brain up. I'm stuck. I can't let it go. I'm gonna let it go.
Malicious gratitude. I guess I kept on thinking about gratitude as an activity also, instead of just a feeling.
Yeah.
So when you say malicious gratitude, it's because of the prefix, well, not prefix, but the adjective word, the malicious, the kind of gratitude, right? And describing the gratitude. Because you can say abundant gratitude and just means a lot of it, right? You can say joyful gratitude and that they were just so joyful about the gratitude. Or you can say, a stoic gratitude. Somebody is just very, very grateful. They just bow their head. They don't smile or anything like that. There's so many different kinds of gratitude, right? But malicious. And so when the term malicious was on there, it also made me think of some kind of behavior, because it made me behavioralize gratitude. When it also, that can kind of confuse things, because it does flow from a feeling to a behavior. I mean, a way that and it's a way of being, right? And you said that earlier. So being gratitude, being grateful. That's why we say, I am grateful. I am grateful. I am powerful. I believe in myself as I grow. I am in alignment with my authentic self. Well, you have very quickly made very good use of that paper. All right. I call for food anyway, so malicious gratitude is a thing here. I am disappointed that I did not, together with Sarah, coin a new term, but y'all still can't beat uniquilibrium.
I'm gonna start a new controversy. It's totally a parody. Don't take me seriously. But I'm drawing a hamburger, and it brought me back to the dome thing. The world's a hamburger.
The world. Yeah, that's a new spin. That the Smashing Pumpkins song. The world is a vampire. Well, imagine the world is a hamburger. Down. Give me some ketchup and lettuce. Down. Tomatoes, cheese, and down. How about some jalapenos in it? Down. I need my burger real fast. Down.
Don't get the drink.
Medium rare. Down. Stop talking about the drinks. We're still building the burger. Down.
I'm 50. I'm just thinking about how much I'm gonna need to drink after that burger.
Mm-hmm. Every time somebody talks about a drink, it always flashes me back to Samuel Jackson in Pulp Fiction, when they basically got these guys hostage that maybe stole some money from their boss, and he's like, "Do you mind if I have some of that, your tasty beverage, to wash this down?" After he takes their burgers.
They were like, I don't know. What do I do, guys?
Oh yes, look at this. That was one of on my agenda yesterday. Do not read it aloud.
We're doing it. I've been looking for the right one.
So,
But one is enough.
well, there's two. So you're here, fully initiated.
I just want to make a bonfire.
Okay.
Like
But first we have to have a bond.
in the woods.
Bonfire. In the woods. There's a lot of woods around here. Today's Thursday the 23rd. It's going to be Latin night over at the good old Central 111. I'm still blown away about this order of things here. The more I think about the question and the things that came out here in response to this question, what are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? And new ideas. Number one, new ideas. Level up my thoughts for the overview of the situation. The challenge, major decision. The challenge is in making a major decision, deciding that I know what to do. In a position of the course of action called for is philanthropy, do for others. Seems to be working. And the fourth position of sacrifice is maybe sacrifice something else to, instead of that being, so sacrifice that and put gratitude in its place, and that'll boost your energy, boost my energy. And then of course in the final position, the new situation evolving in response to earning $10,000 or more each and every month is 8, abundance. Energy is limitless. So that's interesting. Wow! Look, another thing that I found is pretty cool. Look at this. So it goes, it seems like it says, what are the steps? It answered the question. Level up new ideas, level up the thoughts. Major decision, I know what to do. Philanthropy, do for others. And then look, this is what really blows my mind. Gratitude, boost my energy. And then look, it says, in abundance, my energy is limitless. So see these subtext here? This one starts with and ends with the word energy. This one begins with the word energy. Like it just flowed right into it. Like this is actually the bridge. Do for others. Gratitude, boost my energy. Energy is limitless. Because that's what this reads. If we read only the subtext here, look, it goes, level up my thoughts. I know what to do. Do for others. Boost my energy. Energy is limitless. That's a solid flow right there.
That's Tesla right there. That is Tesla giving you a little secret.
Heck yeah, he is. And look, I even draw a coil right here. And a device with a current going through it.
Huh. Yeah.
And these are 2 nodes right here, north and south.
Tesla, man. I love talking to Tesla.
Positive and negative. And so, okay, so this is on the right path here. And those are from, and that's the angel number runic correspondence to that. And we already did that. What time did we start? Okay, so let's see. At noon, we left from there. Okay, hold on. So, boom, 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 boom. Oh, I keep forgetting. How long is that? All right. So let's see. This is so. I guess the day would technically starts at noon, right? So then there was, okay, of course, matcha fraps socks you up. Let's see, so I'm just gonna put fraps and socks. That was at noon. I'm spelling socks with an X like the fucking baseball teams, the White Sox and Red Sox.
Ew.
Alright, so there's that. Alright, and now, then from there, let's see, there was that. Oh, of course, at the boxing session with Quan, right? So 1 or 2. And then you got a dance session in, as well as get some squats and crunches. So you got some yep. And then that was done. And it's here, there was like probably a good hour of a break. So that would say that's 3 till, well, who knows, it's a little bit after 5, can you believe it?
You like my burger?
Huh? Oh yes, wow, that is a pretty darn good looking burger, but it also looks like it could be some kind of like yurt from a distance.
I want some ice cream.
Yeah.
A yurt.
Hey, do you know what a yurt is?
No.
It's a type of building structure. It's like a tent, but like a long-term tent. There are some of them. I've seen a bunch of yurts in
Burger yurt.
Mongolia, Himalayas, and several places. I mean, a lot of things, technically, now that I've seen them, can be considered yurts. I mean, technically, like a trailer. Like if you live in a trailer, that's technically a yurt. It's simply, a more long-term but portable dwelling, and they're not made to be portable. So they're made like kind of like the portable. What is the word I'm looking for? Quality and structural flexibility, but they're permanently rooted in the ground. I mean, they can be moved more easily than a permanent dwelling, from what I've seen. But some of them are just plain old buildings that are just shaped a certain way. So there's been places where there's like, I've seen faux yurts. Faux yurts. That's a cool word. Faux yurt.
That's a lot of yurts, man. And I still can't even picture it that well.
Well, let's leave it to Google to give us some images of some fucking yurts. Hey, show us some fucking yurts, huh? Come on, Google, show us some yurts. Images. And there you go. Look at all these fucking, see? They come in so many shapes and forms. Look at all these.
Oh, burger yurt.
There you go. Just a burger yurt. Yeah, we gotta write that down. So faux yurts and burger yurt. Come on. You don't get any better than that. How dare you not write it down? I don't know how to spell faux in that French word. F-E-A-U-X, something like that, right? Yeah. Faux yurts and burger yurts. We're gonna make some words out of yurts. Let's construct another language based on the word yurt. Faux yurt, burger yurt. Not burger yurt. What are those, chopsticks?
Yeah.
Or drumsticks?
Chopsticks for the sesame seeds.
Oh my gosh. Yo, one day I have to eat like that. We gotta go somewhere and get a burger that has sesame seeds on it and just eat all the sesame seeds off first with chopsticks and then eat the burger.
Dude, that's what I was gonna write too. Like in this little part, make like a little like text box. Here we go. Yeah, like this. Like that.
What is in the burger box? I can't see a thing. Yes, I can, I'm not looking there. It has made me sing this song right here. Don't you dare go anywhere darker than this place, and I will not be able to erase all the things in place. I am out in space again. Oh, yurts. Oh yeah, we already looked at them. Alright, I'm yurted out.
Look it. Because of the chopsticks.
You're good, bro. I don't get it. You lost me there. All right. Some different angles there. What have I gotten down here? Oh, I could also look into this, the hacks. Man, I'm kind of excited. Let's see, when's the next moon?
I don't get it.
Idgihaba.
That's your name.
Idgihaba?
You said, I'm good. And then I put, is your name an acronym? Haba.
You know that I often use that. I remember once my dad carved my initials, Haba, into a pencil when I was in elementary school. He did it several with him. He would just sit there and he just carved, it said Haba in a couple pencils that I had. I don't know, now that I think about it, that's actually a really cool thing to do. That's kind of fun, right? It's like you carve your child's initials into a pencil that they take to school. I mean, it's interesting the things that come from I don't know. Is that a scarcity mindset? Is it just a territorial thing?
What?
Putting initials into a pencil. Like, this is my pencil. Like, I mean, this pen, I would never like to lose it, right? Not because a long time ago I paid $60 for it, but because it's a beautiful pen. I've had it for so long. And it writes really well. Like
Tribute.
Tribute.
It's tribute to your connection.
It's a wand, you see. You've uncovered it. Stop pushing. It's a magical object, and if I wave it around much more than this, then there will be trouble if I want it to be, or there will be double the good if I want it to be. So what do you want? Do you want trouble, or do you want the good? What do you want?
When you said trouble, I started to forget what I was going to write, and then you said good, and I started to remember how to write.
Good. All right.
Oh, yes. Then I'm gonna draw it.
What are you drawing? What's the business, man?
Something great.
I've been kicked off of YouTube for a week. You know, that is really some shit right there, YouTube. You don't know what you're doing. That algorithm. I haven't received an email yet, have I, about whether or not, let's see. You're invited, hi. Nope. African American Genealogy Workshop at the LA County Library. Wow, there are a lot of emails here. I am not. I have to publish an article today. Julie Morris sent me one, and I have to. What the hell? Why does it say there are 6 messages there unread? I appreciate you reviewing my new blog post. Contact me if you have questions or if you'd like me to change anything about the piece. I also include a few links back to your site. Thanks. Okay. I can think of posting this piece. I appreciate it. Hope your readers like the piece. And I'll write another one for you. And then, purchasing a home warranty. Got that one. The perfect companion. What? Is that what she wrote? Okay, what is this? This is interesting. I haven't even reviewed her article yet. I gotta do this. I have to publish this one. It's in Office. What the heck is this? The Office app is now the Microsoft 365 app. Thank you. This is very pretty things I'm seeing on my screen. These colors. Alright. Now, got it. Save to the cloud and easily share your document and store it safely. Thank you very much. The perfect companion. How pets improve the mental and physical health of seniors. Okay. Well, that's the article to publish. But that's not going to happen here. Because it's going to take me more than 30 minutes to read it, check all the links. And, but it's something that needs to be done.
What would you call something that's like real magical when you do it together?
Well, the obvious one is sex, but also
Like
playing a game, dancing.
as a verb, like an adjective.
Dancing.
Because I'm trying to figure out the word for when you and your dad were carving into the pencils, and I'm thinking
something carving, like carving as a noun verb, but it's like not trivial, like it's not. It's something of like a spell or.
You can maybe say, like a protective carving.
I was gonna say
Tribal
ritualistic
ritual
carving.
Yeah.
Tribal carving.
So you got tribal carving, ritual carving, protective carving.
Yes.
Identifier carving, brand carving. I don't know. But it's an activity with a family, father, son. I don't know. Bond carving.
Yes.
Something like that. Or shared activity.
Tribal protection through bond carving.
That sounds wonderful.
Tribute to connection.
I like the pencil drawing that you have made. It's a reproduction. So yeah, this has got to be these books.
I love to doodle.
Oh, is that? See, that's the word I was looking for. It's doodling. Wow, man.
Doodle.
So close to doo-doo.
It takes just about the same amount of time it takes to shit.
And the phonetics. What the hell? I don't think that's accurate.
I'm just doodling with my noodling.
Noodle doodles. Okay.
Oh, noodles, bro. Now I'm thinking about Chinese food.
May the Chinese food
No.
abound.
Yes, it is Chinese food.
Well,
It's like maybe it's Japanese food.
I don't know about you, but I'm still eating trail mix and chicken because I need to be ready. I need to be ready. All right. There are other things in here that. Oh. I was interested in looking at this as a correspondence to the same question. Now, this is from the Black Tarot, and this is the order that it came in a 5-rune spread. It was the Chariot, 8 of coins, 9 of knives, 5 of knives, and then 2 of coins. But look how it's sandwiched, right? And it's only 2 suits: coins, knives, knives, coins. And you start off with the Chariot as the first one in the first position. So the Chariot, 8 of coins, 9 of knives, 5 of knives, 2 of coins. You know, I think before this place closes, we have a moment to review those. You want to review them? Okay, so
Go ahead, go.
I think you're going to be all right. Here, you take the book, and I'm gonna see if I can find the cards in here to get a closer look at them. But the first one we're going to, it's going to be in, I believe, the Major Arcana. And there should be a mark of like a receipt or something in there that's on a page of the 5-card spread, so you can see what the correspondence is of what we're lining this up with. And remember, it's this whole thing about this question, right? This reading that I did for the answer to this question. So, and it's, what are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month, right? So now there's one that has to do with abundance here. So the first one is, what does that say down there?
Your ability to receive, track, build money.
So read that more slowly. Your ability to what?
Receive,
Uh-huh.
attract,
Uh-huh.
And or build money.
So receive, attract, and or build money. And so it came out to, so that's your ability to receive, attract, and or build money. And it came out as the Chariot. So go ahead and find the Chariot in there. It's in the Major Arcana, which is like the first thing after the spreads. So the Chariot.
The Chariot
Okay, what does it say for the Chariot?
traits are control, travel, and yes.
Control, travel, and yes. So this is, what are the steps? Okay, control, travel, and yes. Okay, continue, please.
Card description. A woman stands confidently in the bow of her boat. She is victorious in her
I
goals.
think the word is bow. Right, stern and bow. Stern is
In
the
the
back, bow
bow.
is the front.
In the bow of her boat. In her goals, manifestations, and dreams, she is victorious because of her diligence. She understands that her determination and drive will guarantee success. The Chariot calls you to buckle down and toil towards bringing your dreams to fruition. Her message is to remain focused and pay attention to details. It encourages finding your momentum, reminding you to navigate personal roads less traveled.
So this is in the position of my ability to, earn, attract, and build money or wealth. In the 5-card spread, is that what it was? My ability to
receive, attract, and build money.
receive, attract, and build money, and it was the Chariot, which, what is the Chariot continue on another page?
I'm not sure. I'm starting to feel not very well.
Okay,
I think
so
I just need some water.
do you have water? Oh,
Okay, so
okay. Yeah, I'll be right back.
it's okay.
I know it's okay.
Thank you. Oh my.
Okay. Where is? Oh, we should leave out of here soon too. All right. Hey, water girl. Or wait, maybe I'm the water boy. There you
There you go.
go. All right. Ooh, where the hell did I put? Oh, These are the carbs. These ones I already took out. Or 10 of knives. So, okay, that first one. What does the rest of this say for the? Because this is the rest of the chariot. Yes. Oh wait, no. Where is it at? Okay, good. So here's the chariot. And so what does the rest of it say here? What does that? It says flower is what?
Daisy and lilac. Breakthrough.
Okay, breakthrough. Okay, and then what else?
Element. Water.
All right.
The chakra is the solar plexus. In Yang, it is action, conquest, control, success, determination, willpower, victory, investment in yourself, breakthrough,
Doing okay in here, y'all?
and travel.
Thank you so much.
Ooh. Where you at?
And what else? You don't have to
Have you
wish.
learned
Hey,
tarot deck?
this is Anne Marie, who I'm going to be using her embryogenesis article. And so, do not whisper. They want to hear your voice.
Hi. What are the baskets? I'm sorry. I do tarot. That's why I'm like being nosy right now.
Oh, so they're just a little bit slightly
I see
different.
that. No,
from-
it's definitely a normal tarot deck, but it's not at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh,
The so instead of
baskets.
cups,
Yeah,
instead
that's
of
what I was
cups,
thinking
it's
of.
baskets. Instead of
Swords,
swords,
it's
it's knives, and instead of
Pentacles, it's
pentacles,
coins.
it's coins. Yeah, the only one that's the same are the wands.
Ancestral Awakening. Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's an interesting one.
I gotta finish.
Yes, because you're closing in 20 minutes.
I know.
All right.
Hi, how you doing today?
Oh look, my son of coins, my capoeira players. That's my card right there. The star, strength. Man, these are really cool. I need to spend some more time with these cards, looking at them. How are you feeling? Did the water help at all?
No.
Here.
I know.
Well, then have this.
Didn't use the water. Yeah.
Don't eat the plastic though.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
Just like I ate the water.
All right. Give it a run.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
inhale it though, because I want them to.
Promises.
7 of 9. Where is this? Don't tell me it's going to be like one of these last ones. Wait a minute. How dare she escape? Where's the chariot?
It's a freaking lot, man.
Is it really sweet?
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It's got that
I just really want to find this chariot.
bitter something.
All right, let me see. Beat that shit. Where'd the book go? Oh, give me the book. It's underneath the thing there. Strength. The chariot. Okay, so let's see. Aligning. Make a bucket list. Celebrate the small ones. Affirmation. I recognize opportunities that are in alignment with me. I utilize my talents and skills toward my success. Again, I'm impressed with the fact that this was a question in here about money, right? What are the steps I should be taking now to achieve my goal of earning $10,000 or more each and every month? And just how well, if you really want to, because you can use some imagination. Some of these things might seem like they're coincidental, and because of like a want to believe and a confirmation bias, it seems like these things might fit up. But then again, that's actually good because affirmations work. So if you believe something and you affirm it, and these cards and things like that affirm your ideas, that's only a good thing. If it helps boost confidence, it's really you doing it through your own belief. But this is being used as a wand, so to speak. It's being used as a focal point to make the decision that I can succeed. It's an interesting.
I tripped out about focal points. Like hella. Like I think I spent hours just thinking about focal point.
How would you do that?
So I was tripping.
Oh, right, you did say that.
It was the same time though, at that apartment, and everybody was I was just like watching everybody.
Well, I'm tripping all the time because I'm always watching people.
everywhere I go, I just can't help but just observing what kind of malarkey people are getting themselves into.
Because I finally stopped worrying about what else I could been thinking of.
Mm.
I just worried about what I was thinking about.
And what was most on your mind then? Do you remember?
Everything.
Well, I mean, this is an altered state of consciousness. So-
Literally, like, but I'm not saying everything as in like you have a basket of all of like 20 apples, and I'm saying it all 20 apples. I'm just saying that those 20 apples are in one basket, and they're themselves, and that is everything.
So, you mean so more like being full of one thing? It's not complex when you're saying everything is not variety. It's just a lot of one thing. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Okay.
I'm just saying that that chessboard has multiple pieces, but it is one
Oh, here she goes.
chessboard.
Damn. She looks magnificent,
That
doesn't she?
one's
She looks
pretty,
powerful. Look at that sass. The chariot.
Sass!
The chariot. Dude, wow, she didn't even have a face. And she's like, that's a confident drawing.
Yeah. I think this one.
So that is the chariot. Wow, you really, what are you, a mouse? You just nibbled the end of this? What the hell is this? You're about to...
Respectfulness.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Then good luck. You show me and I'll show you.
Mm. Look at
You
that.
have no idea.
Mm.
Y'all guys remember when the first time I said that?
I have. Yeah, that was the beginning. Which means it's time to end.
Indeed. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Right. Now we'll do the rest of it. So, what are you feeling? We need to go.
Trivia from the 90s.
Trigger from the 90s.
Go doodle. Take a bath. Have fun with your friends.
That's right.
Hang out with your neighbors. Play a game. Read a book. Go run. Run to a tree and give it a hug.
And for God's sakes, stop masturbating. All right, there's the Black Tarot back in the box, like a Jack in the Box.
It's a nice day, isn't it?
Mighty fine day.